Okay, hello everyone, it's me, Paigeofmaces, back in Magical Diary. And when we left off, Virginia's brother had been trying to leave dung in our bedroom, which is very bad. Bad brother. I've completely forgotten your name. I think it's Robert? One of the older brother's William. I should play this game more often, which I will be doing. I will totally be doing. I have plans and stuff. But we can talk about that another time. Let's get on with the story. So, if I hadn't been here, yuck. Unless, how do I really know how do I know that's really what was in the box? Indeed, he could have been lying. Lying about lying. Coils within coils. Well, considering the two of them, it couldn't have been anything good. Activity, black magic. Success, gain 3 black magic, 3 stress. Trigger, cost 5 mana, sets off simple delayed effects or traps within the caster's current location. Can be dangerous. Okay. Red magic. Success, gain 2 magic skill, 2 stress, no spells. Damn. Green magic. Gain 3 magic, 3 stress. Track Scent allows the caster to trace creatures that have recently passed through an area. That's pretty cool. Studying, gained 1 smart, 1 stress. Whoa. Attacked by stars. So, are you gonna do it? I don't think. Ah, come on. I'm not the sort of person. Ooh, what's going on here then? Paige, are you going to run for treasurer? I can't, you have to have a clean record, remember? Right. I'll just have to look somewhere else then. She leaves the room. Ellen sits on her bed and brushes back her hair. Such a strange thing to get so worked up over. Well, she is very competitive. If it really matters so much, she ought to do it herself instead of trying to get everyone else to do it for her. Good point, Ellen. I shrug. I suppose. Do you think her brother will do what she says? Promote someone just because she wants him to? Probably. She's his baby sister. He looks out for her. Is that how older brothers are? I don't know. All I have is a younger one. He's so sweet. Someone's got a crush. Oh, he is he? Ellen, have you got a crush on William? Oh god, there's the music. This is the seducing music. What? No! Maybe. She sighs and flops back onto the bed. That's a yes. Yes? There's nothing wrong with that. That's not a good idea. You can't have him, he's mine. Oh, that's not a good idea. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, if you like William, so what's the problem? He's cute, he's responsible. Oh, yes. He's a good student. He's very manly. He's popular. So he could have any girl he wants. And he'd never want a girl like me. Guys want someone pretty who likes makeup and dancing and pouts until she gets her way. No, they just like those girls because they're easy. I don't think guys actually like anyone like that. I know, I have loads of guy friends and they would all be turned off, I think, by someone who acted like that. But I don't act like that. And I don't have anyone. I made myself sad. Ginny's not even 13 yet, and already she's got boys chasing her. Boys think of me as just a rock with hair, a useless fuzzy lump. So a moss-covered rock. You poor girl, that's even worse than me calling you a horse. I don't think they'd consider you a rock, though. Well, you're dressed mostly in grey. William is nice, he would never. Tell him you like it, he's wrong for you. Wait and see. Maybe wait and see. You've not even been here a couple of weeks yet. So it's a bit sort of early. So yeah, wait and see. Exactly, the school year's only barely begun. There's a long way to go yet. Anything could happen. So don't give up. Just wait and see. That's all I expected to do. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you run for treasure like Virginia suggested? If he's helping you with your campaign, you'll get to spend time with him. Maybe. That's actually a good plan. Do. Virginia stretches and yawns. So you and William working on your plan to take over the class today? Well, we can't today exactly. Why not? I keep changing her voice. He's not here. What do you mean he's not here? Smooth going, Ellen, smooth going. I need to come up with a decent voice for her. I keep wanting to go Australian. Maybe I'll do that just because that's easy to do. But, hang on a sec. It's Cider Day. The big apple festival in the next county over. Most of the upperclassmen go there on field trip. It's over an hour away, so they have to leave early. Why didn't we hear about it? Because you're underclassmen and cannot drink? Freshmen aren't allowed. It's a privilege. Also, you can't drink. Unless, by cider, Americans mean cider in two different ways, don't they? Probably the other way, not the hard cider. What's an apple festival? I've heard of those. Seriously, there are apple festivals. They are a thing. I was almost invited to one once and didn't go. So just having some water. Though I'm over my cold, my throat still hurts a bit. What's an apple festival? A harvest fair. Don't you have those where you come from? I don't know. They get an big old-fashioned cider press set up on the green, so everyone can watch the apples being crushed, and they sell jugs of it. Well, that sounds fascinating. There's a lot of food. Apple donuts, apple sausages, apple upside-down cake, caramel apples, squashy apple soup. Apple sausages. That doesn't sound particularly appetising, although apples and pork go quite well together. Well, it's not all apples. Big bake sale, craft sale, art contest. There's fiddlers in the the accent. There's fiddlers in the. I can't say fiddlers in an Australian accent. And then a contra dance in the evening. What's a contra dance? Oh, is that something we've already done? And look on Ellen's face. She has no idea what a contra dance is, but she's not going to ask. So the seniors are going off to a dance without us. Well, of course, you're freshmen. It doesn't matter. What should I do today? I'm not going to bother going to the mall. I've not got enough to buy that one, so I'm just going to study instead. After dinner, I'm walking back to my room with Ellen and Virginia when I notice a small box sitting in the front of the door. Another box? Oh no, not again. She pulls back a foot to kick the offending object, then pauses. Hey Paige, this one's for you. Me? I peer down at the box. Sure enough, it says to Paige in flowing letters. Nothing about who sent it. Oh God. Oh, it's Donald. Yes, Donald. Why did I think Robert? Is this another one of Donald's tricks? Why would he send it to me? Open the box. Throw it away. Open it. I don't know why anyone would send me a present, but I don't know why anyone would send me a prank either. Let's see what it is. I pick it up. Too heavy for clothing. Pardon me. It opens up here. It's... Oh! It's a pie! Cool! A golden flaky pastry lattice covers a filling of spiced fruit, probably apple. But how did it get here? Some upperclassmen must have brought it from the festival, I guess. Ooh, maybe it's from William. But why'd he be writing to me? Why would he be sending Paige a pie? What, our Paige isn't good enough to send a pie to? Ellen looks away. Oops, Virginia doesn't know about Ellen's crush on William, does she? Dun dun dun. He would probably have left a note if it were him. Maybe it was Isabel taking pity on us poor freshmen. Do we have a fridge or anything? Nope, you're just going to have to eat it. You can't eat a whole pie. Oh, I can. I can. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Eat the whole pie. Share it with roommates straight away. Share it with roommates. We'll be nice. Of course not. We'll share. Let's go back to the cafeteria and find some plates and forks. Woo! I'm not sure. I don't know if I like apple pie. I've never eaten it. How have you never eaten apple pie? What the hell kind of upbringing have you had, Ellen? Seriously, girl. Never eaten apple pie. Good grief. Seriously? I made apple pie when I was 5. Possibly even before that. What? How can you not have had apple pie? That's like a requirement of American culture. And you have an Australian accent. Aren't you supposed to be from which culture? I'm an American first. I grew up here just as much as you guys did, you know. Anyway, if you aren't sure, this is a perfect time to try some, right? If you don't like it, Virginia will eat your share. You bet. We split the pie amongst us, and it's delicious. Maybe Damien sent it as an apology for being an arse that time. Let's go to spellbook. Is that shift? I guess I still can't. So push object. I guess they only come in helpful maybe later on. So next week. Okay. I didn't want to do that. I just realised I'm basically going to have a whole week of sleeping. Damn. I awaken on Monday to a sharp rap on the door. Miss Middleton, if you please? Who's Middleton? Oh, she is. Startled, Ellen hurries to the door. I can hear voices outside while I finish getting dressed. Ellen, of course, and someone more baritone. What's going on? She's in trouble? Surely not Ellen. A few minutes later, she returns to the room, clutching a large folder stuffed with papers. What was that about? Nothing, just election stuff. So you are running? Yes, she's jogging on the spot just there. Oh, did we forget to tell you that? She slaps Ellen on the back. She's my girl. It's nothing. I won't win. And so modest too. Anyway, we have to get ready for class. She's right, we need to decide on our schedules for the week. What should I do this week? Okay, right, I read somewhere that you're supposed to have at least a couple of spells in each magic thing, so I'm going to take some blue magic, some white magic, then I'm going to sleep, go to the gym, and what am I lacking behind on the one that I like the most? And let's do some red magic. Actually, no, green. No, red. We need more spells in red magic. Blue magic. Gain 2 blue magic skill, 2 stress, light. Excellent. Morning door. Early in the morning, there's a rustle at the door. Ellen jumps out of bed as she's been waiting for that. More election things. Okay, so that's her bed. Seeing she's coming from that side rather than that side. So where am I sleeping? Am I sleeping on the floor? More election things. She returns holding some large sheets. No, those are posters and a box on top of them. And looking remarkably shifty. What's that? It's campaign stuff. Let me see. Inside the box is a pile of purple construction paper cut into shapes and a little plastic container full of straight pins. I pick one of the shapes. And turn it around. It's a horse pulling a carriage. The horse, of course. Written on it is in shining silver ink are the words Helen Middleton for treasurer. The posters are more of the same: horses and carriages and dollar signs and treasure chests. Oh my. Ellen Middleton, the dependable draft horse. Oh dear. I need to put these posters up, and I'm supposed to hand out these badges. We'll help, won't we, Paige? No, yes. We'll be a good friend. Sure. Sure. Really? Thanks. Great, I'll take these posters and you guys can take the badges. But there's only 6 posters and tons of these little paper things. The posters need to go up high and I have longer arms, and Ellen's the candidate, so she has to hand these out in person. But... see ya. That damn American Australian. She takes the posters and hurries off before anyone can argue with her. She just wants the easy job. You don't have to stay. No, I said I'd help, and I will. Come on. Ellen and I spend the next hour catching passers-by, introducing Ellen as the candidate and giving them a paper badge to pin on their robes. Paper? You can't, just have like the plastic covered stuff? No? I'm sure it's a good way to get her name out there, but it's tiring and boring. Stress increases by 5. Bloody hell. Good thing I've put that sleep in the middle of the week. Activity: white magic. Success. Gain 3 white magic skill, 3 stress. Morning. Grounds. On Wednesday morning, campaigning is in full swing. All the candidates, not just my year, but the upperclassmen, have taken up positions on the main squad, calling out to everyone who passes and handing them colourful bits of paper. It's loud and crowded and confusing. Some of the older candidates are spraying magical sparkles over their heads to try and draw more attention to themselves, which just makes it worse. That sounds like my idea of a nightmare. I'd get so overstimulated and probably just fall on the floor. What the hell? Random crashings. Angela for president! Kagan for secretary! Vote for Jacob! No one vote for Jacob! Oh, I can see Ellen in the distance looking slightly overwhelmed, while William beside her dutifully bellows in her service. I'm buffeted from place to place and decorated with pins and ribbons, mostly from people I don't know in elections I'm not eligible to vote in. Class starts to sound like a welcome relief. I'll bet. Activity: sleep. Sleeping reduces stress. Still minus 10 demerits. Gym. Taking gym. 1 strong, 1 stress. Red magic. Yay! Success. Gain 1 magic skill, 1 stress. Warm. Add heat to the caster's current square, raising the temperature slightly. Ooh, interesting. When do I get to cast these, though? After activities on Friday, each class has a scheduled time to come to the gym, where the officer candidates will make their final speeches before elections. Since we can't vote in the senior election, there's no reason for us to have to listen to their speeches, or vice versa. The freshman slot is the last one in the day. First up are the candidates for freshman class president. Minnie Cochran climbs onto the stage looking bright-eyed and enthusiastic, and says a bunch of stuff about offering a helping hand to other students. Everyone applauds. She has really long hair. Whoa. Then Suki Sato wanders up and starts talking about how she found a caterpillar that turned into a lizard instead of a moth or something like that. It's a little hard to follow. And ends it all with a rousing haiku. Oh, and apparently the spirits told her to run for president, or some spirit. She's not sure which ones. I'm guessing vodka and vermouth. Everyone applauds, but not as loudly. After that come the presentations for treasurer. Jacob Blazing, the blazing fire, struts up and gives a brief speech about how money is obviously in safe hands with him, and he knows how to spend it too. Which means he's just gonna bankrupt the entire thing and be like, yeah, I know how to spend it. Everyone claps and some guy even hoots in approval. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Now it's Ellen's turn. Oh, she looks so nervous. She does a better job with the speech than I would have expected, considering how nervous she was earlier. William probably helped her write it. Ah. Everyone claps, and Virginia and I howl loudly for her. Yes, because horses howl. At last it's time for the actual voting. Everyone lines up in single file in the hallway leading to one of the classrooms. One at a time we all go inside to cast our votes. Sorry, just taking some water. Still sore throat, as I said. Each student is given a pencil and 2 pieces of paper containing the list of names for each office. You circle the name you want to vote for, then drop the paper in the box. That's how voting normally works, although it's usually a cross more than a circle. For president I will vote for... let's go for Suki, just for hilarious. For treasurer I will vote for Ellen, of course. Right, that's that. After all the votes are counted, we assemble again in the gym for the results. The position of freshman class treasurer will be held by Ellen Middleton. Hooray! Hurr! She did it! Hooray! And I'm proud to announce this year's freshman class president will be Mindy Cochran. Nah, damn it! I wanted the crazy girl to win. I'd like to thank you all for your hard work this week. You students what make Irish Academy truly great. The teachers will be seeking out the newly elected officers today to discuss their positions. So you and Grabbing Air will just be doing it then, seeing as you two are the only teachers in the whole school. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Early morning dorm room. Okay, I stir from my sleep. What's going on? I heard a noise. Is Virginia babbling again? Someone's moving around. Ellen, what's she doing up this early? Oh, you dirty stop out. Gathering the skirts of her robe, she tiptoes out of the room. Weird, but I'm too sleepy to follow. When Virginia and I get up in the morning, our allowance is here, but Ellen still isn't. Steal her money for your own. Do you know what's up with Ellen? She snuck out of the room really early this morning. Probably just the treasurer stuff. At the crack of dawn on a Saturday? Why do you think I didn't want the job? So what should I do today? Yeah, let's go to the mall this time. What should I do at the mall today? Let's go to the food court. There are many different kinds of food available here. Buy fruit, buy cookie, buy pastry, buy lunch. No food. That'll get us down to 1. That'll get us down to 3. I'm trying to like round everything off so I've got like exactly 30. I guess buy pastry. I get my food and sit down and chat with the other students. My snack is tasty, but it doesn't last long. Stress decreased by 5. I have no stress. I have -5 stress. I am now a Zen master. I see Virginia at a table waving at me. Hey, Paige, over here! Coming closer, I stop and stare in awe at the monstrosity on the table in front of her. There's a cookie, then 2 brownies, each cut diagonally into triangles, set around the edge of a cookie like the rays of a pastry sun, then a fat scoop of chocolate ice cream, rippled with peanut butter, and a smaller scoop of vanilla perched on it like a crown. Oh my god. That sounds absolutely delicious. I should go and make one of my own. Diabetes on a plate. Over the whole mess are whirls of whipped cream and a scattering of chopped nuts and chocolate sprinkles. The only thing missing is the cherry on top. Judging by the stems on the side of the plate, the cherry didn't last long. My goodness, girl. Are you going to eat that whole thing? You can have a bite if you want. 1 bite? She laughs. No, we can share if you want. Split the ice cream just a taste. Let's split it. Seeing as it's for free, I think. Hand me a spoon. Give me a spoon, woman. I will conquer this chocolate Everest. Dig in. The giant sundae is deliciously decadent, but with Virginia consuming it at a rapid pace, I feel compelled to keep up. That probably wasn't a good idea. My poor stomach didn't really have much room for so much sweet. I feel a bit sick. Strength decreases by 1. Oops. It's Sunday and the sports club is having a meeting, or rather, a game. Ooh, a sports meeting after eating a massive sundae? Ouch. Virginia's got the ball and is dribbling it across the floor to Ellen at the goal. Caillou cuts in to try and steal, but Virginia sidesteps. A twist and a lunge. A swift kick and the ball flies through the air. What are you guys doing? Ellen's head whips round to the track of the voice of her recent rival, and the ball slips past her and into the goal zone. You asshole. Breaking up a perfectly good game of football. With a grimace she goes and picks it up. And the romance music is starting up. Please don't. This is a sports club meeting. What are you doing here? Maybe I want to play. I'm a fit guy, right? Fine, whatever. Alright. He closes his eyes briefly and a wave of green magic sweeps over him. Hey, you can't do that. Do what? No magic allowed. What are you talking about? We're wizards. This is real sports, not bounders. Don't you mean rounders? What's going on? This one says that you guys are refusing to use magic. What's the point of that? This one? No, she looks pissed. Well, that's how we've been doing it in sports club. That's just wrong. It's unnatural. You're letting your talents go to waste. Come on, it'll be fun. You want to show off your skills, don't you? Who's for flying basketball? It's Quidditch. No, there is no magic allowed in sports club. And the other rule of sports club is you don't talk about sports club. Maybe we should take a vote on it. You're a Rhythmy White Kyo? How am I supposed to pronounce that name? Yeah. Trader. Paige. We should use our magic. No magic allowed. No magic allowed. I can see how this could go very, very badly wrong. I don't think it's a good idea. We're only freshmen, but we've got players from all 4 years, and we all know completely different spells. I can't play flying basketball. I can't fly. There, see? That magic is just kiddie games. Why should we hold back from the best we can do? Yeah, we should be real. You are real. I'm touching you right now. On your shoulder. Poking the screen. Real losers? Ooh, burn. Because it's the rules. People without magic still have to hold back. You don't have to pick up the ball. You don't pick up the ball in soccer. You don't beat up the other team to stop them from reaching the goal. You do your best within the rules. That's good sportsmanship. Good point. Jacob just snorts at this. Jackass. Maybe we could have a special game sometime with spells allowed, but only certain spells, so it's fair. Yeah, I guess. Ellen looks at Jacob. Do you still want to play? Call me when you play a real game. What a jerk. He leaves. Why are boys so rude? Because they're boys. William isn't. Okay, boys oh, wait. Okay, boys accept William. Come on, let's go back to the game. Inventory. I don't have anything still. Diary. Someone came into our room. Jacob intrudes. Jacob burst into sports club meeting to try and tell us we should play games using magic instead of normal sports. Virginia was not happy. No, she wouldn't be. Spellbook. Got a decent amount of spells now. still need a white magic spell. So next week. And I'm going to leave it here. I'm Paige of Maces, TTFN.